Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today, a pair of rivals from the AFC West, between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Denver Broncos.
Chris Boswell set to kick off.
Ball is teed up, Chris Boswell to do the honors. And off we go from Denver. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Royals headed left. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. And the Broncos have an early opportunity after the interception on the game's first series. Oh, baby, this stadium was already loud to start this game, Brock, but that play, it's in an absolute uproar now.
And the one thing you want to do as an opposing team is quiet the crowd, especially as a quarterback. It's your job to quiet that home crowd, but an interception, well, it does nothing but add fuel to the fire. A fever pitch now as the offense takes the field, looking for an early lead.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
37, 37, almost 7. Hey, motion.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Breaks the tackle, he's got space ahead. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Go, away. Almost set. Ready. Show. Captain.
From the red zone on first. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Bombers. Olay.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Almost set. Ready. Hunt.
3rd and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Offense up to the line fast.
6 yards. It's 4th down.
Olay. Joe.
Here we go on 4th. Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Boswell gets that point after the go. And the Broncos will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offensive confidence.
Mahomes on first and 10. He should have had another one there. Defense getting opportunity after opportunity to pick it off. The two in a row now have slipped away. Well, it sure seems like they have found the wrinkle in their coverage that this QB just can't quite read Brock. Got him on a pick on the last drive, and they should have had him again right there.
Kate, I can't tell you how lonely a feeling this is.
Yeah.
One interception, you know, like back-to-back drives, that's a really hard walk off the field.
All in left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Dumped off to his running back. Good defensive effort here drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know coordinator quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 29 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Man in motion out of the slot. On first and 10, here's Mahomes. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. You're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
So after the sack, quite the situation they find themselves in. Here comes second and 22. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. 7-0 is our score. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They have second down behind the sticks.
Hey, Ridley.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Third down, it's Mahomes. Hits his running back. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains, I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
Hey, 43, 15. Come back!
They send the tight end in motion.
Attack!
Mahomes to throw for it. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal, Kansas City.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on football fields. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for first and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Outright, and Ingram makes the grab. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches. They really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Almost set.
Out of the shotgun, they'll get to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Away. Oh, captain.
To the air on 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Almost set. Ready. Ready. Bombers.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here at Mile High. And it's the Broncos with first and 10.
Almost set. Ready.
Nix off the play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Into heavy coverage, and that's intercepted. And the Chiefs take over as he records his 10th career INT. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. that sets up second down.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Mahomes trying to get here on 2nd and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
The play clock got down to 5. A timeout comes in. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Royals headed left. 3rd and long for Mahomes. Throw left is intercepted. And into the end zone he goes. A pick 6 for Denver. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
You know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks. When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. They motion a receiver left. Mahomes trying to get after the pick. He put everything he had into this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Prime connected with Xavier Worthy there. So 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 2nd and 10 now, Mahomes. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the 1st down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down.
Yellow!
Here he goes. 3rd and long. This is cut downfield by Rice. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 from the 41. Play action, Mahomes. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
He's up to his own 45 on a small gain. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6. Another throw for Mahomes. He gets it to Rice. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. The Chiefs will use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Back to the air, Mahomes. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Incompletion. They come up on 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Mahomes. And she missed over the middle there. Lucky that one didn't end up worse. That swatted away, incomplete.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And once again, they can't connect.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
So on 4th down, the Chiefs field goal units and Harrison Butker headed out. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Now Brock, he missed it. An easy kick, but he mishit it left. And the deficit stays at 7.
You would think the kickers should be automatic from anything inside of 40 yards, but I guess that could serve as a little gentle reminder you can never take any kick for granted. So many things have to go right each time for it to be up and good.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it.
Hold on a second. To the right, yeah. Ready? Hey, Sean, let's go.
Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
A run like that, King, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, ball at the 36.
Hold on a second.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Escapes out to the left. Now he takes it. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike block as he's sent out. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
Hold on, set. Ready.
One final shot before the half. Gets himself free. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And that is a crunching hit that ends our opening half. On now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams. It sets you up for success.
Good starting field position for the Broncos as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Hold on, set.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. Back to the well again. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Away. Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
There's the fake. Here's Nix. That's low and bounces short of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down.
Testing. Hold on, set. Ready. My name is Hunt.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos throw the lead coming out at halftime. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The give now out of the shotgun. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play with whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yellow. 43.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Finds a man right side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Royals headed left. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. This one's caught. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Brought in. He dodged the tackle. He pushes this down to the 22-yard line. He goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Yellow. 15.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one connects. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Broncos 4-yard line.
Yellow.
Right back to Worthy. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start the 2nd half with some needed points. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
That one right down the middle. And the Chiefs chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10.
Motion, motion. Ready?
Sending him on the dive. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball trying to close out what would currently be a win. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Hold on, set. Ready?
Shotgun snap to Nix. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. He's close, but he is stopped before he can get to that first down. Picks up 4.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and a lone yard coming up.
Hold on. Hey, read our D, read our D. Hold on, set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Connects on the crosser. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that gain.
Okay, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Hold on, set.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. All the way! Touchdown, Denver! The Broncos scored by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Point after open good from Boswell. And the Broncos double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. On the return, here's Gibson. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They send a man in motion. First down throw, Mahomes. Well, the president nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Now motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and short. Here's Mahomes. This finds its targets. That's Royals. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First down, Chiefs.
Man in motion here. Another throw from Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Intended target there was Xavier Worthy. So it'll be 2nd down. Throwing it again here. Short pass brought in. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. All right, so in the end, it's a play for no gain, Brock, although we did have plenty of excitement along the way. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs, 14 points back. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Hits him on the out route. He'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
18 on the play. First down, Kansas City.
Throwing again, Mahomes. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Inside 90 seconds to play. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Catch made. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
9th play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on 3rd down. Now to throw. He brings it in. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
They're set up at the 35 now.
An 8-yard pickup. And the first down, Chiefs.
Running back, motioning right. Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's got it over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. Except a good chunk. And there was nearly room to add even more.
All right up against that marker, but not there yet. It's 2nd and inches. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And for one of the few times this game, Brock, a target his way does not connect. It's incomplete. And they've got to figure things out on 3rd down.
within a yard.
Throwing now. Pass it down close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Butker to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 21.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Denver getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Hold on a sec. Motion.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Power his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Hold on, set. Ready. Right here, huh? 44. Lead. To the right, yeah. Hey, Sean, let's go.
They give it to him again. He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hold on a second. Ready. Right here. Huddle. Hey, motion.
He'll throw it. Oh, he got 3. He rolls to his right. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time, secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throwaway.
This kick is away, but it is short and straight up into the air. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So to the side of many mile-high salutes throughout the building, it's a win at home for the Broncos. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we'll see you next time from Denver.